The evening of Wednesday, the 21st of May, 2025, will forever be etched in the annals of Tottenham Hotspur history. In the vibrant city of Bilbao, at the atmospheric Estadio de San Mamés, a long and often arduous wait for major silverware finally concluded. Tottenham Hotspur, a club starved of such success for 17 long years, emerged victorious against their Premier League rivals, Manchester United, in a tense Europa League final. The slender 1-0 scoreline scarcely did justice to the drama that unfolded, but for the travelling Spurs supporters, and indeed the millions watching worldwide, the number on the scoreboard was the only one that truly mattered, a beautiful, solitary digit. This triumph was not merely a cup win, it was a profound statement. The last time Tottenham had lifted a trophy was back in 2008, a League Cup victory that felt like a lifetime ago for many of their devoted fans. To find their last piece of continental silverware, one had to delve even deeper into the club's past, all the way back to the 1983-84 season and the UEFA Cup. This victory in Bilbao, therefore, represented the bridging of a significant historical chasm, a moment that reconnected the current generation with past glories and offered a tantalizing glimpse of a potentially brighter future under their current stewardship. A future they hoped would now include more regular appearances on such grand stages. The context of the match added another layer of intrigue. Both Tottenham and Manchester United had endured challenging domestic campaigns, their struggles in the Premier League, where both giants found themselves languishing in uncharacteristically low positions. Spurs in 17th and United in 16th made this European final all the more critical. It was a chance for redemption, a pathway to salvage something tangible from a season of underachievement. And, crucially for Tottenham, a route back into the prestigious Champions League for the following season, an arena they desperately wished to re-enter to test themselves against Europe's elite. The atmosphere in the stadium was electric, a cauldron of noise and colour, with both sets of supporters contributing to a memorable spectacle. From the first whistle, the tension was palpable. Every pass, every tackle, every decision scrutinised with an intensity befitting a European final. The weight of expectation, particularly on Tottenham, was immense. 17 years is a long time to wait, a period filled with near misses, false dawns, and the quiet erosion of hope for some. But on this night, hope was very much alive, burning brightly under the Spanish sky, ready to ignite into pure elation. The singular goal that separated the two English giants, the moment that would be replayed countless times, arrived in the 42nd minute of a tightly contested first half. It was Tottenham's dynamic midfielder Brennan Johnson who etched his name into club folklore. The move began with Pape Sarr, industrious and creative, down the right flank. Sarr delivered a searching right-footed cross into the Manchester United penalty area. The ball took a crucial, perhaps fortunate deflection off the outstretched leg of United's defender, Luke Shaw. This slight alteration in trajectory was enough to wrong-foot the defence, allowing Johnson, alert and predatory, to get the faintest, yet most decisive, of touches to guide the ball past the despairing dive of the goalkeeper. While Johnson's goal provided the platform for victory, Tottenham's defensive resilience was equally crucial, particularly during a fraught second half as Manchester United pressed for an equaliser. A standout moment of defensive brilliance occurred in the 62nd minute, a piece of athleticism that denied United an almost certain goal. Rasmus Højlund, United's powerful striker, connected with a header that seemed destined for the back of an unguarded Tottenham net. However, Mickey van der Ven, Spurs' commanding centre-back, produced an extraordinary acrobatic scissor-kick clearance, hooking the ball off the goal line in a display of agility and desperation that drew gasps from the crowd and visibly deflated the United players. The heroics were not confined to outfield players. Tottenham's goalkeeper, Guglielmo Vicario, played an instrumental role in preserving the precious clean sheet. The Italian custodian was a figure of calm and authority throughout the 90 minutes, commanding his area effectively. He made several important saves, none more critical than a sharp stop to deny a stinging effort from Manchester United's tricky winger, Alejandro Garnacho. Later, as the clock ticked down and nerves frayed, Vicario was again called into action. making another vital save from a Luke Shaw attempt, ensuring that Tottenham's slender lead remained intact until the final joyous whistle. These defensive interventions, from Van de Ven's spectacular clearance to Vicario's assured handling, underscored the collective determination within the Tottenham ranks. It was a performance built not just on attacking flair, but on a gritty resolve to protect what they had earned. In finals, such moments often prove to be as significant as the goals scored, and on this occasion, Tottenham's rearguard action was truly a testament to their champion spirit, a spirit that had been questioned so many times during their long trophy drought, but was now undeniably present. The jubilation of securing the Europa League title was amplified by the stark reality of both clubs' domestic performances during the 2024-25 season. Tottenham Hotspur, despite their European success, found themselves in a deeply concerning 17th place in the Premier League table, having suffered a staggering 21 defeats. This was a far cry from the aspirations the club held at the beginning of the campaign, and it highlighted the inconsistency that had plagued their league form. The pressure had been mounting, and the Europa League offered a vital lifeline, a chance to paint a silver lining on an otherwise cloudy domestic picture and to change the narrative surrounding their season. Manchester United's plight was similarly troubling, if not more so, for a club of their stature and historical success. They were positioned just one place above Spurs in 16th, a testament to their own significant struggles. Having managed just 4 league victories since the turn of the year, their form had been abysmal, leading to widespread discontent among their fan base and intense scrutiny on the manager and players. For them, the Europa League final represented a last chance to salvage pride and secure European football, but they were ultimately left to reflect on what might have been, their domestic woes compounded by continental disappointment. This backdrop of Premier League underachievement made Tottenham's Europa League triumph all the more remarkable and significant. It wasn't just a trophy, it was a beacon of hope and a crucial morale booster for a club and its supporters who had endured a difficult league season. Furthermore, the victory carried the significant prize of qualification for the next season's Champions League, a return to Europe's elite competition that would provide a much-needed financial and sporting uplift. This achievement, secured through European success, offered a path to redemption that their league position could not. Amidst the collective joy, there was a notable personal milestone for Tottenham's captain, Son Heung-min. The South Korean superstar, a figure beloved and respected throughout the footballing world, became the first club captain from his nation to lead a team to a major European trophy. This historic achievement added another layer of significance to the victory, a personal triumph for a player who has given so much to the club, embodying its spirit through thick and thin, and now finally lifting a coveted piece of silverware as its leader. The victory was a particularly sweet moment for Tottenham's manager Ange Postecoglou. The Australian, in his second season with the North London club, had made a rather bold statement back in September 2024. He had remarked, with a confidence that some might have seen as hubris at the time, "I don't usually win things, I always win things in my second year." Following the final whistle in Bilbao, with the Europa League trophy secured, Postecoglou reiterated this belief, his earlier words now ringing true as a testament to his methods and his unwavering faith in his project and his players, even when domestic results were far from ideal. The emotional outpouring from the players after the match spoke volumes about what this victory meant to them individually and collectively. Brennan Johnson, the goal-scoring hero of the final, articulated the sentiment perfectly. "The club hasn't won a trophy for 17 years, he stated, his voice thick with emotion. "It means so much. To be part of the team that finally delivers this for the fans, for everyone associated with Tottenham, is an incredible feeling. We knew how much they craved this, and we are just so happy we could do it." These words captured the immense relief and pride felt throughout the squad. For a club that had become almost synonymous with nearly moments and trophy droughts in recent English football discourse, this Europa League title was a powerful exorcism of past frustrations. It was a tangible reward for perseverance, a validation of the efforts of players, coaching staff, and the unwavering support of the fans. The scenes of celebration, both on the pitch and in the stands, were a release of years of pent-up emotion. A collective sigh of relief followed by an explosion of pure, unadulterated joy that reverberated from Bilbao back to North London. The significance of this triumph extends beyond the immediate euphoria. It provides a foundation upon which to build, a winning mentality to cultivate, and a renewed sense of belief that Tottenham Hotspur can compete for and win major honours. As the confetti settled and the celebrations began in earnest on that memorable night of the 22nd of May 2025, it was clear that this was more than just a cup. It was a catalyst, a moment that could redefine the club's trajectory for years to come, powered by a manager's foresight and a team's hard-won glory.